we built more wall than I said I was going to build, and then we had 200 miles of wall ready to go. It was all fabricated, all made to the highest specifications of Border Patrol and ICE, and it was all set. And then we got more votes than any sitting president has ever gotten by far.
So everyone's wondering, why isn't Trump aligning himself with the West? In his mind, he is. Western civilization, not Europe. To most of us, Russia is not that, because we, and historically everyone, has used the West to mean Western value. But if you really want to know what tier Donald Trump is in, let's look at an actual fraud we know he was guilty of. He used his own charitable foundation like a piggy bank, or as it's sometimes known, embezzlement.
Shocking pattern of illegality, including unlawful coordination with the Trump presidential campaign, repeated and willful self-dealing, and much more.
He stole from his own charitable foundation.
Jon Stewart has just dropped a bombshell, and it's sending shockwaves through both the political and personal lives of Donald Trump. A recent revelation in an interview has completely flipped the script. And Trump's reaction to it? Absolutely. Wild. But what exactly did Stewart say that made the former president lose his cool? In today's video, we're diving deep into Jon Stewart's shocking truth about Trump's marriage. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's start by taking a look at the years of speculation surrounding Donald Trump's personal life, particularly his marriage to Melania Trump. For years, their relationship has been under the media microscope. On one hand, Trump has always been at the center of political controversy, but it's his personal life that keeps people guessing. Rumors have swirled for years that their marriage was nothing more than a political move, a strategic partnership, and not much of a love story. This has led many to wonder, is their marriage just for show, or is there something deeper that we don't know? With Trump, nothing ever seems as simple as it appears, and as time has gone on, the mystery surrounding his relationship with Melania has only grown. What appeared to be a fairy tale marriage on the surface may have more layers than...
It is Trump's world, and we're just cowering in it. Over just the past few days, Donald Trump deported hundreds of Venezuelans to El Salvador, despite a judge's order, extraordinarily renditioned a pro-Palestinian Columbia student with a green card, declared that CNN and MSNBC should be illegal. By the way, I'm not against everything
anyone could have imagined. And Jon Stewart's recent comments have made us rethink everything we thought we knew about this high-profile couple. Jon Stewart, known for his unapologetic humor and deep political insights, has never shied away from calling out public figures. However, his latest remarks about Trump and Melania's marriage have caught everyone by surprise. During a public interview, Stewart did not hold back, and what he revealed was nothing short of shocking. According to Stewart, the marriage between Trump and Melania was never about love or a typical relationship. Instead, he suggested that it was more about political strategy, mutual benefit, and even image building for both parties. Stewart went as far as saying that Melania's decision to marry Trump wasn't some romantic fairy tale, but rather a calculated move to align herself with a powerful figure in the political world. For Trump...
And Americans only!
Oh, that makes sense. We're only deporting people who've come here illegally. Or people who have come here illegally, but sneaky legally. Or people who have children who are actually citizens. Or some people who look like they may have come here illegally. Or people that have protested the war in Gaza. Is following the tradition of the founders. He is advocating for complete and total presidential immunity. His words, not mine. That is monarchy shit.
The marriage provided him with the public image of a successful family man, a quality that was key to securing his political career. Stewart's revelation painted a picture of a transactional marriage that suited both parties, but lacked the depth of affection one might expect in a genuine partnership. And then, the moment everyone was waiting for, Trump's reaction. As expected, the former president didn't take kindly to Stewart's remarks. He went on a full-blown offensive, claiming that the accusations were completely false and amounted to fake news. Trump vehemently denied that his marriage to Melania was anything less than legitimate, launching into one of his signature rants, filled with fiery rhetoric and exaggerated claims. But here's the kicker. The more he denied Stewart's claims, the more people began to ask themselves, why is he so defensive? Why is he so insistent on denying something that doesn't seem to be a major issue? Could there be a kernel of truth in Stewart's words that Trump is trying to cover up? It's not the first time that Trump's personal life has been scrutinized, but this time, the intensity of his response seems to suggest that Stewart may have hit a nerve. For Trump, whose public persona has always been larger than life, every denial seems to only fuel more curiosity. The louder he denies, the more people start to wonder if there's something deeper at play here. What's truly shocking is the personal side of this revelation.
You pressed on. You abused their trust. You showed up for a speech. You tweeted, "Join me on January 6th. It will be wild." But suddenly now, I was just a hired magician to the bar mitzvah. I didn't do anything. I showed up with a hat and a rabbit, and then the whole party went out of control.
While Trump has always been a divisive figure in the political realm, Stewart's comments about his marriage provide a glimpse into the human side of the story. Melania's role in this arrangement has always been a point of intrigue. Stewart suggested that Melania's life with Trump wasn't all about luxury and glamour, as it might appear on the surface. In fact, he hinted that she might have felt trapped in a relationship built on mutual ambition rather than love. For Melania, the sacrifices she may have made to secure her position in the world of wealth and power are nothing new to the public. Stewart's comments only add another layer to this complex relationship. Could it be that Melania, while benefiting from the status and security of being Trump's wife, has also had to compromise her personal happiness in the process? This revelation makes us question how much of their relationship was truly her choice, and how much was shaped by the demands of politics and the pursuit of power. Despite all the buzz surrounding Stewart's comments, Melania has remained shockingly silent. She has never been one to speak out about her private life, even when faced with media attention or questions about her marriage. This silence is powerful in itself, leading many to speculate whether Melania will ever address the issues that have been brought up. Will she come forward to defend her marriage, or will she remain in the background, allowing her husband to take the heat while she stays out of the spotlight? Her silence leaves the door open for even more speculation, and her next move could be a game changer. The public reaction to Stewart's bombshell has been nothing short of explosive. On one side, Trump's supporters have rallied behind him, dismissing Stewart's claims as just another attack on the former president. For them, Stewart's comments are simply more political drama, another attempt to tear down a man who has long been the target of media criticism. They argue that this is just another smear campaign designed to tarnish Trump's image and weaken his influence. On the other side, critics of Trump see Stewart's revelations as an honest look into the truth of his marriage. They believe that what Stewart has uncovered is the tip of the iceberg, and that Trump and Melania's relationship is far from what it appears to be on the surface. These individuals argue that Trump's image has always been a carefully curated facade, one built on lies and manipulation, and Stewart's comments are a welcome glimpse into the reality behind the political theater. As the battle between these two camps heats up, social media has become the battleground for this debate. People are taking sides, and the conversation is only growing more intense. It's clear that Stewart's comments have ignited a firestorm that is not going to die down anytime soon. The question now is, how will this affect Trump's future, both personally and politically? So, what does this mean for Trump's public image and his future in politics? As a man who has built his career on controversy and drama, Trump thrives in these kinds of situations. But even for him, this could be a turning point. With every new revelation, his public image is becoming more and more divisive. Some see him as a champion of the people, while others view him as a power-hungry individual willing to manipulate anyone for his own gain. This new insight into his personal life could either hurt his standing or further solidify his bases. Loyalty. Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Trump's marriage and the revelations surrounding it will continue to make headlines for the foreseeable future. And what about Melania? Could this be the catalyst for her to finally speak out and share her side of the story? Or will she continue to remain a silent figure, watching as her marriage is dissected by the public? With every new detail that comes to light, it's clear that Trump and Melania's relationship is far from a simple love story. Whether she decides to step forward or remain silent, the mystery surrounding her role in this entire affair will continue to captivate the public's attention. So, as the drama unfolds, we'll be here to keep you updated. What do you think of Jon Stewart's shocking revelations about Trump and Melania's marriage? Do you believe there's some truth behind it?